This is definitely not going to be for everybody. This is going to be for various forms of relationship connection, all the dynamics. It's not just love. Let me tell you that. It's time for you to be very confrontational and to not mix any words, not mix any actions. You have to start calling out something that has felt very off to you for a long time. And I feel like you've been really pushed, maybe even forced, maybe even manipulated into some sort of action or purpose that really just doesn't feel like it was suited for you. I want to see what's at the bottom of the deck now. This wasn't going to get you to where you wanted to be in your situation, whether it was with a person, place, or a thing. Think nouns. But yeah, this, it's all funneling and coming to a head right now. What is this going to be? What is this confrontation going to look like? Well, it's going to be a slow recovery for you. I don't think that it's about volatility. It just feels like you and being confrontational to it. It feels like either it's cognitive dissonance or they just genuinely are not picking up on the bouncing ball and able to follow it along. It's not going to get you the results that you had hoped, but you will get your voice out. You will say what you need to say, and you will take the healthy steps for yourself that you know that you need to take. This is likely not to necessarily help the direction of whatever the dynamic is. It's probably going to have people show where their mindset actually is, or where the situation is for them in their mind, in their reality, their perspective, and it's not going to be like yours. And I don't think that it's going to be something that necessarily can just be agree to disagree or just preference. It's not going to be able to be overlooked like that. It's not compatible in this instance. It's going to be something that, if you want to try and make this work, understand it's going to be significantly difficult and is likely to not work. It doesn't mean that it's impossible, but this is not favorable for this turning out in the way that you had hoped. And it's more of a bigger issue for you than I think that you had allowed yourself to let on in the past. So whatever the case is, it's not comfortable, but it's necessary for you, and you kind of need to start standing your ground on this. I really do hope that this finds you well, and whatever the situation is, I do hope that you know that it will work out for the best with all parties involved.